besties, welcome back to my channel. Honestly, it's been such a long time since I've said that, but if you're new here, hello, hi, I'm Amanda. If you are not new here, hello bestie, welcome back. So this is a long awaited updated room tour. My last room tour was about, I want to say, a year ago, maybe a little bit over a year ago. And because recently I've added new additions to my room, I decided to do a decorate with me video. But then I asked you guys, would you like a room tour? And a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, yes, like I would love a room tour. So obviously I'm going to deliver, right? I think I've mentioned this in the decorate with me where it's like my room, I wouldn't call it a maximalist room yet because I still have like areas in my room that are not decorated. But honestly, my friend Janessa is like, one day I'm gonna see you putting stuff on your ceiling. And honestly, she's not wrong. But this is the long awaited room tour. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so when you are walking to my room, it looks very bland, very dull. Like you see, there's nothing here. There's my restroom, and it's just a white door, right? But then, the moment you open it up, you see chaos. I wouldn't say it's like a bad chaos, but it's definitely overwhelming more to others than it is to me. Like, I feel like personally my room is very just me, like I said, and it doesn't make me go crazy, but I know it makes a few people be like, whoa, this is a lot. But let's get started by walking into my room and closing the door. Alright, so I have changed my camera for this because I feel like this one has a wider lens that you can see everything a little bit better. So let's indeed get started. So first things first, we have this little area in my room. It is just my side table desk, nothing too crazy. I have my coffee mug from this morning because I'm drinking coffee, my camera, my other one that I was filming on, and then we have a Moonbin and Sana album with a Sunny Angel, a crystal that my mom got me, and then a picture of me and my dad. And then this actually fell from my wall. It's like a mark little decal that's supposed to go on the light stick. It was like up here with this guy, but it fell. And now it is down here next to my Palm Sunday cross from last year. But other than that, I have a few pictures of Johnny, Hongjoon, and then my keys, my little lamp, and then my other little cloud lamp that I have up there. But as you pan down just a little bit, obviously we have my trash can and we have some books that I'm reading, books that I need to read for work and books that I'm just reading in general. But as we move on this way, again, like I said in the little intro, I'm going to try to tell you guys everywhere I got like little things because I've been getting a lot of questions on them. So bear with me because if I forget, I'm so sorry. But we have my wall. So we have this plant right here that I got from Marshall's. And then this is an NCT 127 Ayo poster from their Ayo album, right? And then as you pan up, oh no, the little plant is stuck. There we go. As you pan up, we have here, let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. And then up here, we have my little momentum box or shadow box of the momentum tour with my signed PCs and my lanyard and everything with a Johnny and a grass patch and a plant that I got from IKEA. And the shelf is from Walmart. The shadow box is also from Michael's and the plants. And then the fake plant patch is from Amazon. But as we continue downward, this was actually the first corner of my room that I decided to make aesthetic, I guess you could say. I remember I posted this on Pinterest and it literally went crazy. Like people saved it and are still saving it like to this day. And I did this maybe 2 or 3 years ago. But we have these little grass patches from IKEA. This little, like, I don't know if you could call it like a cork board, but it's like a board, right? I got that off of Amazon. And then this little PC holder I got at a K-pop store in Dallas. And then obviously we have my Whiplash album winter version. We have a Savage CD and just like a bunch of like different prints. Plant is from IKEA. Those plants are from Amazon. And then we have this Jaehyun poster. I believe this is also from an Ayo album. It came with the album. I have another one of Doyoung and I have another one of Mark. And Mark is gonna be coming up soon. But yeah, so this whole corner is just like green, black, white with like a touch of color, which blends into this section of my room that's also plants, green and blue. The plants and the mirrors are from IKEA. This shelf right here, I want to say it's from Target. And then all of these are albums, obviously, except that is just a framed little poster from Glitch Mode. And then 17's Cosmopolitan. My friend Deborah got that for me for my birthday a while back. We have more plants from IKEA. And then these little plants, I actually don't remember where I got them. I think I got them at a store called Kirkland's, but I don't remember. But here we are. Do not mind the yoga mat. I do yoga sometimes, but we have this little guy right here, right? This shelf is indeed from Target. I got it, I believe, about a year or so ago. I think I had it for my last room tour, correct me if I'm wrong. But we have albums, we have Dream and Hypen, Rise, Doyoung. This is my little Johnny shrine with a wavy light stick. Also, you're gonna notice there's a bunch of little sunny angels like around my room now. It's kind of funny. But we have my sunglasses, my rings, and then this is like an air freshener. And as you come down here, we have more albums. Yeah, I know. So these are like my blue-green albums, as you can see. As we see, we have the NCT light stick. This has the Dream facing forward right now, but then we also have 127 on the back. But the reason why I have Dream right here now is because I feel like I have a lot of 127 stuff around my room. So I was like, let me show off Dream, right? And then we have, this is like my black and white albums with Confetti from 127. And then down here we have Pink and Red with another Sunny Angel with Utah, Black Pink Light Stick, NCT Wish. And then over here is like black and silver albums. I did have something in the little middle right there, but I had to remove it because it was too big. So hopefully I can find like a small plant or something and put that in there. And then we just have storage boxes down here. So as we pan up, we do have my Empathy poster. I got it in my NCT 2018 album. I believe the only reason why I got that album was for the poster. I did at the time really want the black and white one, like the vertical one, but it didn't come with it. It came with this one. And honestly though, I think it was a good thing that this one came in the mail instead, because I feel like it brings so much more life to my room. Like, I don't know about you guys, but look at that. Let me zoom in a little bit. But you see that? Like, I don't know, it just brings more life to my room with like prints around it. So I'm very grateful that I got that one. And obviously I'm not going to show you my whole closet, but I do have little shrines in there. As you can see, extra albums are up there. NCT shrine, 17 shrine, and so forth. But it's really messy in there, so we're going to ignore that for now. But now we have this area of my room where I mostly take a lot of like my pictures, or like I show a lot of pictures, is this area. So you're going to see me right now in the mirror, right? But this is a shelf that I got at IKEA a few years back, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I think. It's brown and black, which is crazy because you can tell that I have a lot of white in my room. So this color combination was something different and I very much appreciated it. But we have this clock, which is from Yes Style, but you can now find it on Amazon for way cheaper. We have my ATEEZ light stick, my plant Timmy. Hey Timmy. I've had him for such a long time, guys. Like, you should be so proud of me that Timmy is still alive to this day. It's kind of crazy. And then we have all my albums in rainbow order, all the way from red to white. We also have this fake plant, also from IKEA. As you can tell, I love IKEA, right? And we have the Mark Ayo poster, some prints and things like that. This little guy is also from Amazon, the little like corkish board, right, I guess you could say. We have IVE, BTS, Lisa. This, what's it called? Frame is also from IKEA. The one that holds Empathy is also from IKEA, so fun times with that. And then we look up here. This is the newest edition of my room, actually. I just did it recently, plus the shadow box that's behind my door. As you can see here, we have these grass patches. These are the same ones that are in my work, and they're from Amazon, and the shelves are actually from Walmart. Love Walmart, guys. These shelves are so easy to put on because I am no contractor, I am no builder, and the fact that a 20-year-old girl was able to do this is insane. But we have Dojae up there. Let me see if I can zoom you in. We have Dojae up there, Miffy. I did have a Sunny Angel up here, but he fell, so I don't know where he went. And then we have this fake little plant thing from Michaels. We have the NCT light stick. And we have Hot from Le Sserafim up there as well. And then as you pan down, we have my Luna albums. People are very intrigued that I have Luna albums. I think it's so crazy that people are like, oh my god, like you have Luna albums. And yes, indeed I do. I don't have all of their solos, but I have most of them. And I think the reason why I got these a few years ago were because these are the 6 members that their solos got me into Luna. But yeah, they're rocking it now in their respectable groups and solo activities, and I still tune into them to this day. So peace, love, Luna, and I love this little area of my room. And we have things like that. And then we have another Dojae poster. Obviously, you can tell that I have a bunch of NCT posters around my room, and if you couldn't guess, NCT is my alt group. That's why they're everywhere. But we have Dojae, which I think matches the Hot album really well. I don't know if y'all can see that. I did that on purpose because this was first, and then I got the Hot album, and I was like, yeah, I need that one because it matches Dojae. And then we have Golden Age, and we have a PC of New Jeans, and then a picture of Honey from New Jeans. And then we have lights on my dresser. I added those recently. Hey, that's me. And then we just have my dresser, skincare, perfumes. It's a mess, I'm so sorry. Things like that. Another little Sunny Angel on my makeup brushes. It's so cute. New skincare that I bought. And then we have lotion, straightener. We have the Kinos. Do y'all remember Kinos? Like NCT, when they had Kinos instead of like the SM minis and stuff? Like, they were so hard to get, but now like everybody's trying to get rid of them. So don't let me buy one because I will buy all of them. Like, I have a spending issue, I fear. But as you go up, we have Mark's magazine, his first ever magazine, a Dojae SM mini, it's Jaehyun, my Polaroid camera that I haven't used in a while. It's kind of dusty, don't mind that. And then as you go up, we have more little shelves. Also, by the way, this shelf and light are also from IKEA. But we have this frame up here of Orenjin. My friend Janessa actually made this as one of her finals for school for one of her classes, and she asked if I wanted one of her paintings because she made 7 of them. And I was like, oh my god, yeah. So I got number 6 out of 7. And then we have Wavy up there. Very, very disgruntled that Wavy doesn't have a big poster like these. I'm just waiting for them to have one so I can put it up in my wall, probably like right here or something. But if you can see up there, we have Dojae albums with that plant that's also from IKEA. These plants are also from IKEA, and this whole entire shelf is from IKEA. I remember I went with my parents to go pick it up and it did not fit in the car. So we were driving home from IKEA, which is 4 hours away, with like this big thing in between me and my brother. It was actually quite insane. But as you can see, we have an ATEEZ little section up here. Fun times with this little cat that my friend Darlene got me from Japan. And then as we continue to go down here, we have aespa 127 with my another signed Johnny PC that I got at tour, and things like that, with Wavy's Frequency right here, and then 10's first ever album there as well. So this is more of like the black purple section. This is like the ATEEZ black, gold, and red section. And then this is the black, white, and pink section. It has like Red Velvet in here, Perfume 127, Delight by Baekhyun in there. We have some Jennie pictures and things like that. And then the last 2 down here are kind of just like junk. Last 3 are like junk drawers. So like we have my Dream light stick box, black pink light stick box, and then just a random things like that. But then when you pan over this way, you have my desk. My desk, at least the setup of it, is quite new as well. I did do this maybe less than a year ago, maybe in the summer, I don't remember. But this little thing is from Amazon, and then this little guy is also from Amazon. My laptop is actually Casetify NCT Dream collab, so that's so fun. And then as you can see, I have a bunch of PCs I haven't put away. It's kind of insane. That plant is also from IKEA, and then this plant right here is from Marshall's. But this is my signed Johnny poster when they were doing Neo Zone. So when like what is it, Kick It came out, right, I believe so. And so there he is there. And then if you look up, we have a few Twice CDs, Twice, I believe that's Do Young CD, and then we have 10 from Give Me That, and all that fun stuff. Honestly, I kind of like this corner. I do need to find like a little cover to cover this section up because it looks kind of messy, but we'll get there when we get there, right? And then we have like some skincare that I just got that I need, not skincare, makeup that I just got that I need to try, right? And then we have up here my signed 17 albums. This was from like COVID, so like these albums are actually kind of old, like not old, but like they're not around anymore. Like people don't like buy them as much anymore. Also, this is the time where you had to like make your own album and people were not that happy about it. But I did buy signed ones. I got 6 signed ones. Loved it. I have S-Coups, I believe, Dino, Joshua, and Vernon. And then I have a duplicate of S-Coups and Dino. They're in my closet right now. But then we panned down from my window. There was more things here. There was a plant here. Unfortunately, he died. I'm so sorry. Julio, the plant's name was Julio, and he died. But this is also NCT and aespa. If you cannot tell, NCT and aespa are my old groups right now. So we have Doyoung, we have Yuta, we have Xiaojun, Johnny, DK, and then we have aespa over here on this side, as you can see. And then we have a little plant with a little Smisky. He's currently charging and all that fun stuff. But as you continue on this way, we have more NCT, but this is my NCT Dream Corner. So this is the Hot Sauce era poster. This is one of like honestly the coolest posters I think from them because it's just so colorful and so bright. And then I also have my Hot Sauce albums up there on top right. And then we have pictures of them, but because it's so bright and I'm not so used to bright colors, obviously, as you can see next to it, I had to, bring in black and white to kind of like neutralize it out a little bit. And it's also with my signed Utah poster there as well. But up there, let's see if I can zoom in for you guys. Let's see, we have glitch mode, so it's still NCT Dream, but it's just black and white. And then we have an aespa picture up there with 127, BTS, 17. I think Lisa's CD's up there also, yes. So we had to put something in there just to like neutralize it a little bit, because also right here, if we keep on moving, it's just black, white, and blue and green. So I knew that it was like a lot of color combining this with just this on its own. So I'm very glad I was able to do that, right? So up here we have an Astros poster. These 2 frames are also from IKEA, and the shelf is from Walmart. Walmart has like 2 or 3 different sizes of shelves. I have all 3 in my room, you know. But anyways, we have an Astro poster. You can't see because of the glare, so sorry. And then we have Le Seraphim. And then we have a plant from Michaels. We have Wavy album up there. And then we have, I don't know if you can see him, but we have Henduri up there with a little plant and Le Seraphim. And then if we pan down, we have my bed. Right now I just have green sheets. I'm looking for like brighter sheets for the summer, but so far I haven't found any. And then we have like my little dog here that has clothes underneath him because I know I have to put these clothes away. And then we have this chair, and then it has my Momentum jacket on it. And then we have my blanket that doesn't match my room whatsoever. It's my Christmas blanket, but I'm quite obsessed with it. It's so fluffy and so nice. Like, it's not even funny. And then we come back to the area that we started with. I know my room looks a little bit big in like videos and stuff, but I promise it's not that big. It's kind of small with all the stuff I have in it, but it is a chaotic, controlled mess, I guess you could say. But let me show you a 360 of the room light. But now let me show you a 360 of the room with the lights on, and then how it looks when it's just like natural lighting. So let us do this. So we're gonna start here and let's go. That is the end of this video's besties. I hope you guys enjoyed. That is my room, how it looks like in natural lighting, like morning sun, and then when I have my lights on throughout the day and things like that. Also right now one of my light bulbs is dead. I don't know if you noticed that. I hope you didn't. So my room does look a little bit darker than it usually does because I have a light bulb out. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope my room can give you some inspiration or anything like that. I hope future Amanda, as she's editing this, and as you see this, she's like telling you where I got everything. Like, I hope I'm doing that. I'm pretty sure I did. I wouldn't do that to you guys. But if I didn't list anything that you're wondering where I got it, just comment it down below and I will try my hardest to find the listing for it. But if you see anything in this video that I did not mention on where I got it or anything like that, just comment it down below and I would literally try my hardest, like my super duper hardest, to figure out where I got it and like have the listing if I can. Most of the time, a lot of the times, I just find things at IKEA and Target and Walmart, but I will try my best, okay? I will try. But other than that, like I said, I hope my room gave you a little bit of inspiration on decorating or anything like that. Again, I don't think I'm a maximalist yet. I probably will get there one day, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it is what it is. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Also, I'm currently watching Charlie XCX Coachella live stream. Honestly, she brought Troye Sivan and Lord. Crazy.